let's do an extremely quick introduction to SQL regular expressions. So let's say we have a table of TikTokers and their username. Notice we have a couple of Drake fans, a couple of folks that just take the generic username that TikTok gives you. So they all start with the word user, and maybe a couple of New York City fans, or tour guides, for example. So this is a very brief introduction. So let's just look at some examples of regular expressions. And first example is this, I call it a caret. Basically, anytime you represent a caret, it's going to try to match the start of a string. And then your dollar sign is going to try to match the end of a string. And then last one I'll talk about just for this video is you have these parentheses, ABC. Is going to try to match the whole word in here, which is ABC. So let's do some examples. So let's select everything from our TikToker table where. So depending on what type of SQL you're using, might vary. But for me, let's say it's called regex_like. And I want to find usernames that match the pattern I'm going to give. So the first pattern I'm going to give is looking for, let's say, people who did not create a username and just took the generic ones. So let's look for people with generic usernames. And then the pattern I want to match is caret, because it's starting the string. And I want to find anyone with the word user at the very beginning. And I want the full word. So I'm going to put user in here. And let's close that off. So that's what's going to go inside here. And that's going to return, this one and this one, because they both start with the full word user. Let's do another example. Let's go look for, I don't know, ends with fan. So we're going to look for folks that just have like a fan account on TikTok. So here you're going to have, what do we have here? We want the word fan. And then, so, yep, ends with fan. And then you're going to get pretty much this one, for example. And then lastly, let's do like New York City, anywhere in the name. So in that case, it doesn't have to start with or end with anything, in which case you just put New York City and close that. That'll give you this result and this result. So yep, that's just a small introduction to regular expressions. It's much longer than this, but this is a quick intro. It's very much a powerful tool for matching certain patterns inside the string of interest.